Hello, pastors, kids, and friends. This is Andrew Olson from the Pastor's Kid Podcast, here today talking about ways that you can get involved with this podcast, but also with the ministry of comforting other pastors' kids around the world. Okay, just a few great ways and so exciting. And maybe you've been listening to this podcast for a while and thought, I've really got something to add or some experience to share with some pastors' kids around the world that might be relatable to them. I would encourage you, please don't keep that to yourself. Okay, you don't have to be super techie to do this. All you need is to use your phone. It has an audio recorder on there. Record your story. Send it off to me. I've put my email in the description of this video, and we would love to feature that story on an episode of the Pastor's Kid Podcast. Okay, just putting it out there. That's an invitation. Another invitation for you is to be part of an episode. We would love to hear and dialogue with you about some of these core issues that pastors' kids are dealing with. Okay, it's really been a blast. We've had a few other special guests on the show, and it's fun to hear just from people around the world. So please do consider that as an invitation for you as well. Third invitation is to pray. Please pray for us. Okay, this is a big endeavor. We're trying to get this Pastor's Kid Podcast into the hands of people who need it through digital media, through YouTube, through iTunes, through CD-ROM. I know, CD-ROM, like, who uses those? But anyway, please pray that the message as it goes out will fall on open ears and open hearts, and that people will reciprocate that well, that they'll respond well to the message as it goes out. And then another way, and probably the most important way that you can get involved with this ministry is this. Just be the person that God has made you to be, and be around other pastors' kids as you are that person, okay? What do I mean by that? Well, God has given you certain struggles and challenges in your life, and you've made it through. But there's other PKs out there who are still going through those right now. What about this? How about talking to them and sharing those things that God has brought you through with them? Don't have to be fake, be real. Tell them how it is, and tell them how you've been hurt and how God has brought you through that, okay? That ministry is a ministry of multiplication. You see, because one podcast can reach so many people, but as you've been reached, if you go out and you reach someone else, that is a great success. What PKs need most isn't really just another thing to listen to, honestly. Some of them maybe do. What they need most is somebody who's willing to listen to them. So if you can be that person, God bless you. I hope that many of you will multiply these efforts as you go out. You see, this is a movement. This isn't just about a Pastor's Kid Podcast show. It's not just about the iTunes thing. This is about getting everybody involved with this desperately needed ministry, that other pastors' kids would be reached and not lost, okay? So, lots of exciting opportunities for you. Please join us in this work. We consider your involvement a valuable and essential part of this ministry. So, with that in mind, we'd love to connect. Please do so on our social media pages or through the YouTube channel, and I'll be hoping to hear from you, whether it's an audio bite or something else, or maybe just a message saying you're praying for us. So, God bless you, and this has been a good video. We'll catch you next time.